take a ride behind one of our amazing steam engines, or wander through the Georgian landscape here at Pockerley Manor. Atop the hill sits an original farmstead. Pockerley Manor illustrates life in the early 1800s. Visit the home of a well-to-do yeoman farming family. Take a stroll through the terraced gardens and stable yard. A wonderful and original example of a medieval house adjoins the manor house. By the 19th century, this would have been occupied by a working family.
Hello there, and welcome to the old house at Pockerley. This is where a large working family would live, probably renting it from the squire. In the far corner we have a box bed. That's where the parents would sleep. Privacy from the rest of the family, and also to keep the rats and mice away. Older children would sleep in the small bedroom next door, top to tail in one bed, and the younger children would sleep up in the attic. If Grandma and Grandad were staying, they would sleep here beside the fire. After all, it is the warmest place in the house. As you can see, we have no oven. We are unable to bake bread, so we make oat cakes on the griddle, and they are stored on the flake up a height above the fire to dry out, and then stored in a wooden box, and then eaten with broths and stews. Also, the fire is used for melting tallow, which is animal fat, and we make candles. And here you can see the candles being made.
This Georgian structure would have been the home of an upper middle class squire and his family.
Hello there. Welcome to the Squire's bedroom. It's one of the warmest and brightest rooms in the house, with a lovely south-facing window and view. Over here is the four-poster bed with canopy. The canopy was originally over the bed to stop vermin and bugs falling on whoever was sleeping there. You'll also notice a lot of pillows, because as well as lots of respiratory complaints, many people associated lying flat with death, so preferred to sleep upright. Now, if you'd like to follow me, I'll take you through to the dry storeroom. This is the dry storeroom. It's built directly above the kitchen. The warmth from the kitchen would be used to keep the contents of this room dry. Behind me is a meal ark. These were used to keep your cereals in. This one contains oats. It's made of thick oak, and that was useful for keeping the mice out. Over on the wall are two man traps. These would be used on the farm and the estate to deter poachers. The maid is cleaning the floor using strewing herbs collected from the garden. These will be mixed together and rubbed into the wood to release their oils and a lovely aroma. Behind the panel is the smoke room, and that's where meats, such as ham, could be cured using smoke from the fire downstairs. Now, if you'd like to follow me, we'll go through to the Hinds Room. Now we're in the Hinds Room. This would have provided accommodation for 3 or 4 hired male hands. The room was quite cold and dark. It's on the north side of the house, and the only light was from that small window down there. Behind me is a small room for the serving lad. The only way up and down for the men living in this room was through a small trapdoor in that room. The door behind you would have been kept locked at all times. That way, they wouldn't have got their muddy footprints on the stair carpet.
So, travel to Pockerley Manor, take in the Georgian landscape and experience a taste of life in the early 19th century.